But I don't care about the past. I am so excited Saliba is here right now. I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. This dude literally will be the best defender in the Premier League. He might be now. I'll let y'all decide. I know come the end of the season or the end of next season, he will 100% be. Real Madrid's going to come knocking on the door for this guy. Barcelona's going to come knocking on the door for this guy. PSG's going to come knocking on the doors for this guy. Right now, how much would Saliba cost right now? Let's talk about Arsenal.
Okay, now let's not spend too much time.
No. Why? They're top of the league.
Okay.
What are we talking about? They're top of the league.
We get it. We talk about Arsenal all the time.
Did you watch the game?
I did watch the game.
What were your thoughts? I'd love to hear the thoughts of a team that loses. A team that's undefeated.
I've been saying this since, even after the first week and even watching them in preseason. I honestly think Arsenal are the best team in the Premier League right now. They look spectacular. Gabriel Jesus has changed the team and the team's confidence. The fact that, a couple, 2-3 years ago, people are like, get Granit Xhaka out of my club. And then now it's like, this guy is the linchpin.
Yeah.
He is the foundation.
Where would we be without our uncle? Granit Xhaka.
They look incredible. Everybody seems to be on the same page. Honestly, the only thing I would want out of Arsenal and who I think the player that I think is not meeting the expectations is probably Saka.
See, okay, I want to talk about that. I like that you said that.
I'm not even complaining about it because the team is playing well, but I would expect more from him.
I will say it is a positive that we are 3 wins out of 3 matches. A goal differential. We've scored 9, only given up 2 clean sheets. We've looked like absolute world beaters, especially against 2 clubs that would have given us so many problems the last few years in Crystal Palace and even in Bournemouth. That said, 2 players that haven't had tremendous. I mean, Odegaard had a pretty great game last match, but I haven't seen moments of absolute brilliance from Saka or really Odegaard up until this match, and we're in first place in 3 wins out of 3 matches.
Right.
What does that tell you? People were saying that Saka now looks a little bit like a role player. It's like, bruh, he had to do everything on his own. We had no striker last season for the majority of the season. He had to put this team on his shoulders. He is a young man. Let him play the role he's supposed to play, which is do what you do on the right side. And he is killing it. He is doing a great job. Martin Odegaard, absolutely wonderful. I'm not saying he's had a bad start to the season. We just haven't seen those moments of brilliance. But he doesn't need to anymore. He now has people to pass to who know what to do with the ball.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, Gabriel Martinelli looks like a player that we should right now sign to a new contract that has a $200 million buyout clause. He looks absolutely incredible. William Saliba. Yeah. I said it. Let me talk my shit.
Go for it.
I said it, and y'all acted like I was crazy. I said it, and Flex was like, he hasn't kicked ball in Prem yet. He hasn't kicked the ball in the Prem yet. And let me tell you something. I didn't need to see it, bruh. I didn't need to see it. I saw everything I needed to see. This man, as someone said it, he might be the best. Saliba is already the best defender in the Prem, says Bay Area Guna. I mean, look, I know Arsenal fans are going crazy. I said it would take until Virgil van Dijk left him. I'm so sorry that I didn't believe in you enough to say it's going to take until the 3rd week of the season. This man looks completely unshakable. This man looks like the rock that the rest of the team is now leaning on in order to keep things normal. I mean, they say he's a little bit of a shy guy. I haven't heard new Arsenal chants in a very long time, or this amount of new Arsenal chants. I know we've got the Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe, we've got the Super Mikel Arteta, we've got a couple, but it seems like week after week we've got new chants in the crowd. When was the last time you saw Arsenal away fans chanting the same chant for essentially 45 minutes straight?
It was getting to the point where people were complaining on Twitter.
I was about to be like, yo, maybe you should stop. And then he scored. I was like, bring it back, boys.
Haven't heard that. This is my jam.
Damn, I forgot about this song, yo.
Like that lady on the subway, just this is my song.
I used to dance to this 20 minutes ago. I forgot about it. Yo, in fact, the rumor is, because no one was able to confirm it, but that the players were chanting it in the locker room after the match. The feeling around Arsenal is at a level I haven't heard or seen Probably since I started following the club.
But this is what I was thinking when I was watching him, and while the away fans were singing his song relentlessly.
You were probably thinking, yo, Alexis been right.
No, I was thinking, why? If they had Saliba last season, y'all would be in Champions League.
Yes, but you can't. It's like saying cut up the duck and we'll get all the golden eggs or the goose. It's like he needed that year, and also. Maybe there's a bit of a revisionist history going on here. So what I'm about to say, take with a grain of salt. Maybe in the long term, what happened to us last season will be part of the reason why we succeed moving forward. Maybe this super young core and group of players needed to get so close to that brass ring and just miss out, to have that chip on their shoulder for the rest of their career to be like, yo, that ain't happening again. Maybe we needed to miss out. Maybe if Saliba's there and makes a couple of mistakes because he's so young, maybe it's not exactly what we needed. So, yeah, maybe if Saliba was in, maybe if we had a striker, maybe if Eddie Nketiah would have gotten more starts. There's a billion ways we could go back and look and say, blah, blah, blah. Maybe if we would have won one of those, if we would have won one of those first 3 matches, we would be in Champions League. There's a lot of things we could go back, but I don't care about the past. I am so excited Saliba is here right now. I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. This dude literally will be the best defender in the Premier League. He might be now. I'll let y'all decide. I know come the end of this season or the end of next season, he will 100% be. Real Madrid's going to come knocking on the door for this guy. Barcelona's going to come knocking on the door for this guy. PSG's going to come knocking on the doors for this guy. Right now, how much would Saliba cost right now?
Right now?
And end of the transfer window, you're seeing this guy play in a major club because Arsenal's a major club.
He's easily, 60 million.
More, because think about how much
more, but easily that.
Think about how important he is for the club that has him.
He's
this man is
very important. All right.
I would say he would break the defender record price, which is what? A Virgil van Dijk at 78? What was it? 78 for Virgil van Dijk?
What it was.
This guy's 80 million easy.
Okay. Yeah, he looks great. He looks great.
Cold Brew says 85 mil.
Yeah. I mean, so look, we will. It is who did Arsenal play?
Bournemouth.
They played Bournemouth, but before they played Leicester City and they played Crystal Palace. So I would argue, obviously those are tougher wins. They should win against Bournemouth.
Do you remember who we played at the beginning of last season? We started at Brentford.
Yeah.
So stop it.
I'm just saying.
Stop it. Don't take this away from us.
No, I'm not taking anything away. I'm just saying that look, if you're not paying attention to last year, then we're not paying attention to last year, right? But the first
we can talk about the progress.
The first 2 wins are you should beat Bournemouth, just like you should have beaten Brentford last year.
We dominated.
Yeah, and not only did you beat Brentford, but not only did you beat Bournemouth, but you dominated. Arsenal dominated that game. So,
yes.
So that's what we expect. That's what you expect from a team, for whatever, a top 6 team.
How many
top
times?
4.
Sure. Okay. How many times have we said, "Oh, this player's going to take a little while to fit in"? Blah blah blah. Gabriel Jesus looks like he's been on this team for years.
Arguably, look, he was already coached by Arteta when he was at Man City.
Look, like we don't have to. Don't notice the asterisk.
I'm just saying. From all accounts, the stories of how Gabriel Jesus got to Arsenal were like the seeds were being planted. I think Arteta was probably planting the seeds while he was still coaching at Man City. He's just like, hey,
damn, you good. You'd also look good in red. I'm just saying, you might want to look out for an email from me.
I believe it was something like over a year where they were already tossing the plan, the project of Arsenal to him.
Leroy Sané, who again hates Pep Guardiola, but when interviewed, he said, how he developed so greatly under Pep. And he goes, don't give any other credit to Pep. He's like, I work day in and day out with Mikel Arteta. My progress is because of Mikel Arteta. That's back in his City days.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy, when I said he was the right choice, bruh, I mean, have I been wrong about anything?
Jesus, how many? You just pat yourself on the back all day?
I want a bruise on my back that looks exactly like my hand. That's what I want.